I thought you'd never get here.
You're a perfect little person.
You got my eyes. Yes, you do. You're looking good.
Oh, I'm so happy.
That's pretty. I'll always be here for you.
Once you have a child, your life is never the same again. This new little life is totally dependent on you to survive. By providing a supportive environment, you will create a healthy emotional and financial future for your child. You'll find that when you become a parent, you will have many new responsibilities.
You know, there's diapers, there's clothes, there's shoes, things like that.
I feel so happy. It's a lot of responsibility.
When a child is born to a married couple, it is legally presumed the husband is the father. Paternity is automatically established, and the father's name can be put on the birth certificate. But if parents are not married, paternity is not presumed, and the father's name cannot be put on the birth certificate unless both parents sign a declaration of paternity or establish paternity through the court. The Declaration of Paternity is a legal document that establishes paternity. Signing the form is voluntary. If any part of the form does not make sense to you, talk to your local family support office or a lawyer before signing. These new parents are signing the Declaration of Paternity right in the hospital. It's part of a voluntary program in California, a program that will positively affect the lives of thousands of children. A signed declaration states the man is the father and establishes legal paternity. A separate court action must be filed to deal with custody, visitation, and child support. If the child does not live with you and a court action is filed, you could be ordered to pay child support.
Paternity just means fatherhood.
It's more than child support. It's listening and being there for her.
Changing a diaper, giving a bottle, giving her a hug when she's feeling hurt.
Both parents need to sign the Declaration of Paternity to get the father's name on the birth certificate and legally establish paternity without going to court.
As a father, it helps me protect my rights.
Signing this means that no matter what happens to me, she would always know who her father is.
This is the easiest way to make sure that I have the same rights as if we were married.
If something should happen to me, he can take care of our son.
It's not just for child support. It's for him to be able to get his rights as the father. And so she'll grow up knowing her father cares.
So he'll be protected if anything should happen to his father. Social Security, insurance.
At the same time you provide information for your baby's birth certificate, a hospital employee will bring you a brochure about establishing paternity and a declaration of paternity form. The brochure and the form can help you make important decisions about your baby's future. If no one brings you the brochure and declaration, ask for them. It's your right to sign the declaration to establish paternity and get your name on the birth certificate. When done in the hospital, the process is simple and free.
Why should you establish this for your child? Because of these important benefits your child will receive. After paternity has been established, your child will have a legal record of who his or her parents are.
So she'll always know who her father is.
Access to family medical records.
You never know what will happen. If she were to get really sick and need some sort of specialized medical care. My cousin's little boy needed a bone marrow transplant, and without the father, it wouldn't have happened.
Legal basis to establish through the courts custody and visitation rights and child support.
I just found out custody and visitation are decided separately from child support.
Medical insurance coverage if available. Inheritance.
Now she'll be eligible for my company to put on my insurance as part of my family.
And if appropriate, acquire Social Security and veterans benefits.
I don't plan for anything to happen to me. I want to be there for him. But there's no guarantees, and I want him protected.
Basically, this just starts the process.
But why sign the declaration in the hospital? Because here, it's a quick, easy, and free way for unmarried parents to create a legal connection between father and child.
If you decide not to sign at the hospital, there are other agencies where you can go, but the process may be more time-consuming and complicated. You will also have to pay a fee to have the father's name added to the birth certificate. Either parent can cancel the declaration within 60 days from the date it was signed by filling out a rescission form at the local family support office or local registrar of births and deaths. The declaration may be canceled if either parent proves they signed because of fraud, duress, or mistake of fact. The declaration can also be challenged in court with blood and genetic tests. This must be done within the first 2 years after the child is born. If either parent is a minor, the declaration will not legally establish paternity until 60 days after both parents turn 18. If you wish to legally establish paternity before you turn 18, you should consult an attorney. You have the right to determine paternity in court and be represented by an attorney. If you can't afford an attorney, one will be appointed to you. But by signing the declaration of paternity, you can legally establish paternity and make the process of going to court unnecessary.
Both of you brought this new life into our world, and now you have many new rights and responsibilities. Establishing paternity will help you gain the rights of a parent and meet your responsibilities. Establishing paternity will mean so much to all of you.